Good morning and happy full moon energy. It's the day after the full moon, but we can still work in that energy. I have been off for so long, so I know you guys probably feel like you don't even remember me, and I feel that way too. It has been a while. But today we are going to be using the Housewives Tarot. You can always get a link to any of my decks in my bio. We're going to start with the Housewives Tarot if anybody has any questions. And then everyone is going to get a card pull from this brand new deck, When My Soul Whispered by US Games. I am obsessed with this deck. Good morning. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I feel like I've been gone forever, so I'm a little rusty. I definitely need a sip of coffee. But everyone's going to get a card from When My Soul Whispered. It's a brand new deck from US Games. They sent it to me. I am just obsessed with it. Hi, Justina. I've missed you guys so much. You have no idea. I'm so excited to be back. So I'm just going to clear these cards really fast, shuffle them up, wait for my mods to get on. They should be on any second. And then we can start taking names and have the prompts and do all the things. If you're new here, I am a Reiki Master Healer and Tarot teacher and reader. And I do things a little differently over here. We have these amazing moderators and they make sure we have about 35 minutes, and I have a client at 9 too. So we're kind of all in the same boat. Everyone gets a card, and I work on your root chakra and making you feel balanced, loved, whole the whole time we're working. So I know with other tarot card readers, often they ask you to like spam and say your name over and over again so that they can see your name, because it is hard with all the energy on the thing. But for me, and my group and my amazing moderators, so I want you guys like hitting that heart button the whole time for the moderators. They're so great. They make it so that we keep a list, and if we have the time, everyone gets a card. So people don't reach out to tarot readers if they don't need support, right? And when you don't get picked, what that does is it causes more anxiety. At least I feel this way. And then creates this like cycle that can be a little unhealthy. And I don't want you to start your day feeling unpicked or unchosen, which is why we do the list. So trust the moderators, because they do this out of the goodness of their heart. It's really, really difficult. It's a lot of energy to manage, but they do it with so much love. So keep those hearts going for them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. And always, if you guys have a specific question, you can Cash App or Venmo me. Let me make sure they're both up. You can go to, oh, that's so weird that you can't tap the screen. I wonder why. I'm not going to pretend like I'm technical. But if you guys Cash App or Venmo me, you can ask me a specific question. You go to the top of the list so that I'm sure I do it before you go off. And then the replays go up on YouTube. So they don't look very YouTube formatty because it's a TikTok replay. But if you miss it or you have to go and you wrote your name down, oh, I love that. Just drop your first name, last initial. I think that they've started taking the list. You guys, have you started taking the list? Also, you guys should know, if you're new here, I'm a stroke survivor. So in order for me to watch the energy and see it clearly, the moderators speak in caps for me, and that helps so much. So if you guys could not use caps, that helps me so that I can stay in contact with the moderators. If it's your first time here, let me know it's your first time. Coffee. If you guys are returning, welcome back. We've missed you. I took a lot of December off. My adult children were home for Christmas, so let me tell you, it was, oh, wow, so many first timers. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you're here. Justina, are you on your own, or is Brandy on here too? My Cash App, and oh my gosh. Okay, well, hi. So we do this every Tuesday and Thursday. For a while, we did it 5 days a week, but it was too hard for me. I have to be really mindful, because I am chronically ill, that let's try to find, hold on, let's get, Michelle Steppen, do you think that you could do the prompts? Do you have the prompts by any chance? Okay. Well, okay, let's get started. We're going to get started on the list and not the Venmo right now, because right now Justina is our only moderator. We usually have 3 or 4. So everybody tell her you love her and that she's amazing, that she's doing this by herself. Oh, you need the prompt. You don't have the prompts. Okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Let me try to get Brandy real quick. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me get Brandy. Brandy? Okay, so hopefully Brandy will jump in here and we'll be okay. So, but until then, that's perfect. So if you guys could not spam, that makes it easier for us. It doesn't look like anyone's spamming though, so it's amazing. I'm going to start with the first name, Missy S. Missy S. Hi, Missy. Okay, let's see. Missy S. Truth. The truth shall set you free. What's interesting is if you guys saw, I posted a couple days ago that I pulled this out of my angel card jar, and let me tell you, the truth came out. The truth came out in the most beautiful, kind, loving, supportive way, and I felt so validated from the universe. So when you get something like this, know that there's something that maybe you've been lying to yourself about, and it can be something really tiny, but the truth will come out and it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to feel supported in that truth, right? Not disappointed. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. Thank you. Is Brandy in here? Do you have support? Do we have Brandy? I don't even know if Brandy's in here. All right. Oh, there she is. Hi, Brandy. So they've been asking for my Cash App and Venmo. If you wouldn't mind, Brandy, giving them that. Good morning. Welcome back. Hi. Welcome, everyone who's new. It's so nice to have a whole new group of people. Bear with us. You only have to drop your name once. I missed the second name. So if I could get that again, I'm going to drink some. Oh, you guys, the gifts mean the world to me. Thank you. Sometimes I'm looking down and I can't concentrate. The lovely girl in TikTok. Hi. Welcome back, Sylvia. Yvette. Let's look here. Worthy. So there's something you're holding on to where you're holding yourself responsible for something that has nothing to do to you. And I'm going to tell you to let go of that. We're in the full moon energy right now. Anybody who wants, you can get a free moon manual. You can do that tonight. This really helps to realize your worth. You did the best you could in a situation. Even if you don't feel like, you feel this shame or this guilt, like you should have handled it better. You trust me when I tell you, you did the absolute best you could. We end up in these hard situations and we hate ourselves for the way that we deal with them when we're dealing with them in, sort of a traumatic situation. And sometimes, what our best was at that point isn't what our best is at this point, but that doesn't mean that you didn't try your best. All right. Who is next? If you guys could do me a favor and not use caps, as a stroke survivor, that is part of how I manage the energy and stay connected to my mods. Keep tapping that screen for the mods. They are amazing. Hi, Tanya. Let's see what we get here. Tanya, clarity. So I love this. So sort of like truth, but a little different from truth. What will happen is you are going to see something so clearly. Everything you thought is actually true. So all the things that you've been feeling and you've been thinking is going on, it is going on. It's the truth. That's what's happening. So just know that you're going to get clarity and you're going to get confirmation of everything you've been feeling. Looks like I got a Cash App or Venmo. Bear with me. I'm looking right now. Hold on. Will my IVF be successful? Okay, so I'm going to do that in the form of a yes or no. Allison, are you there? Are you there, Allison? Will your IVF be successful? Let's look. Girl, so I have an IVF baby. I know that this has been a really, really long journey for you. I think that it will be successful. I think that you'll have some embryos that are more successful than other ones. I think that it's a heartbreaking process and it's very difficult the whole entire time. This isn't my favorite thing to talk about because it's such a trigger for me. I want you to know that you have support and you have love and that I have been there. I do see that everything will work out and you will have the child that you so desperately want. It just might be, it's going to continue to be difficult. I don't want to pretend like it's going to be easy. It's a very, very difficult thing to go through and people don't understand unless they've been through it. Mecca, will I get back together with my kids' dad soon? Are you there, Mecca? And if you guys missed it for any reason, you can watch it in the after play on YouTube. Okay, Mecca, you are so welcome. Mecca, I just don't think that you guys are in a place right now where you can reconcile. To me, it feels like you take like 2 steps, 1 step forward, 3 steps back. So be really patient And just remember, divine timing is important. You know, you need to be ready. You don't want to keep going back and forth. It's like just not at all healthy for your kids. Yeah, not healthy for your kids. So you want to be patient. Hi, everybody. Okay, who is next? Marisol. Hi, Marisol. And I'm going to check this. Marisol, you got kindness. So listen, you're in a situation where you kind of don't know what to do anymore and you feel kind of run over and overwhelmed. Kill them with kindness. There's a reason that that saying's been around for so many years. When they go high, when they go low, you go high, right? Be kind, come with unconditional love, come with empathy. Instead of saying, when you do this, I feel like this, say, I'm trying to understand how much pain you must be in that's causing you to respond in this way. And it opens up the communication and it makes it so much easier, right? I'm going to check the Cash Apps and the Venmos one more time. And then I'm going to see who's next. I think I'm caught up on Cash Apps and Venmos. If you guys have specific questions, Cash App or Venmo me. Again, my job is to make sure you feel grounded, safe, heard, and supported. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday. So if for some reason you don't get called today, just get it on right at 8 a.m. on Thursday. Okay, let's look. Tamara, communicate. So I always feel like when we pull a card like communication is so hard you don't know how. You're like, I'm trying to communicate. I can't make somebody talk to me who doesn't want to talk to me. So what you can do is just sit in the silence or, you know, write a letter, even if you can't send it, especially in the full moon. This is so good where you get out everything you need to say and you set it on fire. Like I said, you guys can check out my moon manuals. They're moon rituals, actually. They're shadow work. There's a free link in the bio so you can download yours. This is a good time to let go of whatever it is that you need to say that you don't feel like you're being heard, right? So whether you choose to give that to the person in the letter or you choose to burn it and know that you got it out, it's a very healing time. Who is next? Kimmy D. Ooh, Kimmy, hot one here. Now. The answer is now. So if you were looking for like a yes or no, or you were thinking about something, the answer is now. Do it. Do it. That's okay. Don't ever apologize for not knowing something. That's not on you. That's on us to communicate as clearly as we can. We don't want anyone to feel badly. It's just we work hard to make sure that everyone feels seen and heard and, you know, have that pick me energy. Shira S. Advocate. So you need to advocate for someone and you probably feel like you don't know how and you don't know what to do. But the thing is, they're choosing you and your spirit guides are choosing you to be the person to advocate for something that you might not even know how to do. Trust that it's your calling. Trust that it's in your soul contract. Trust that sometimes it's hard to be an advocate, but oh my God, is it so worthwhile because you are going to change someone's life. So just know that you're the one. You're the one, even if you think you're not. You're the one. Who is next? If you have a specific question, you can Cash App or Venmo me, or think about what that question is, and hopefully I'll answer it when I pull your one card. Brandy, strength. The strength of a lion. I'm a Leo rising. Do we look alike? So strength, you've got it, you're using it, you are integrating all the knowledge that you've learned over the last couple years, and it's super beautiful. I love that for you. Integration's the hardest part, right? It's easy to talk the talk, but to integrate it is so hard. Justina, worthy, another worthy, the self-worth thing. The way as women we devalue ourselves is like nothing I've ever experienced in my whole entire life. So I'm here to tell you, you are so worthy. You are worthy. You did the best you could, no matter how hard the situation was. There is no point in like killing yourself with shame and guilt. It's just not worth it. You do not need to do that. Let's see who's next. Oh, I love that. That's a little spirit guide thing, making you hear your name, saying, hey, you belong here. Hold on, let's see. Justina, I missed that. Heather, thanks for being patient, you guys. Heather, joy. So this is hard. Sometimes we feel like we're in a funk, right? And we don't know how to find that joy. So I always say, go back to something that made you really happy as a child. Whether that's going and eating an ice cream sundae, that's listening to some cool music, or like trying to create an old mixtape and a playlist that you used to have. Find joy, right? And joy is different than happiness, right? Happiness is very different. Joy is something that comes from this deep place of unconditional love. Heather, my eyes are super, oh, thanks. That's so nice. Heather, I will take that compliment. Heather, limitless. Don't put, thank you guys so much for the gifts. Oh my God, honestly, they mean everything to me. Heather, you are limitless. Don't put yourself in a box. Stop telling yourself all the reasons why things won't work and start thinking about all the reasons they will. I think like a manifestation shadow work thing would be great for you, like the full moon. Like I said, it's free right now. Just go to the free link in bio for a moon manual. Work on starting to manifest so that you believe that you're worthy. Hi, everybody. Who is next? Who's next? And I don't see any Cash Apps or Venmos. I see a lot of specific questions, but I don't see any Cash Apps or Venmos. So for the specific questions, I'm going to need you guys to Cash App or Venmo me. I think, Justina, can you real quickly tell me who's next? Sorry, guys. I haven't picked a man yet. I just think I'm not picking. It's a list. And there were a lot of people who got here right at 8. So you want to get here right at 8 if you want to be at the top of the list. Sherwin C, unconditional love. No, but listen, anytime, you hear a siren or a dog barks, it's like doubling down and saying, listen to me. Did you hear this? Unconditional. If you're in an experience where someone's loving you conditionally based on what you do for them or who they feel like you should be, you're in the wrong situation, right? We need to love people for exactly who they are in the moment they're in. We can't just try to make people be the versions of ourselves we want. It causes a lot of pain for everybody. So for you, I want you to choose people who choose you for exactly who you are in this moment. We're not always going to be the best versions of ourselves. And it's really, really hard when people only give us love when we are, right? Brent. Hi, Brent. Microcosm. You are beginning to learn that you are this teeny little bit in the whole energy of life, right? I mean, I think we see this a lot. Like we have a bad day, right? And we wake up and we're like, fuck. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm going to get banned. And then every single thing goes wrong because of it, because our energy sets off this whole cycle, right? So you're beginning to see that what you do affects what other people do, right? Like every action has an equal reaction. So really, really, really try to shift your mood. Oh, of course, we're going to ignore this. Hold on. Okay, we're just ignoring that. Don't worry about that. Okay, who is next? Welcome everybody who's just joining. Thanks for being here today. It means the world to me. Whitney B, desire. So listen, we don't always get to have this feeling, right? But when we desire something so deeply and we want it so badly, so often we tell ourselves that we don't deserve it, or like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Listen and understand that desire is like the greatest feeling in the whole entire world. If you are craving something that is healthy, if you're craving something, lean into it because you need that, right? Lean into it. Do things that make your mouth water, make your life feel something that you feel passionately about, right? Okay, Llama. Hi, Llama. I feel like that's my daughter or something. Llama, wisdom. So for you, I'm feeling specifically like you should lean on a person that you feel like can come to you with some unconditionally beautiful advice, right? That lean on people. I'm really telling you to lean on the people that you can trust and can give you beautiful, beautiful advice. Who is, oh yes, keep sending love to the mods. They are amazing. They are amazing. This is a brand new deck that US Games just sent me called When My Soul Whispered. And I'm so in love with it. It's exactly my aesthetic, right? If I made a deck, I would want it to look so similar to this. It's a beautiful deck, and I'm so grateful that they sent it to me. I've had a wonderful time working with it. Who is now? Oh, thank you guys for the gifts. I want to make sure we only have about 15 more minutes. So Bridget, hi Bridget. Happy New Year. Bridget, insight. So I want you to go within, right? I don't know if you meditate much, but I want you to try. There's actually an app called Insight Timer that I think is so beautiful. And you can actually start with like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, right? Start slow, but the questions you're seeking answers to, you know them. You are very intuitive. You know the answers to these. So I want you to seek them and look within to find them because they're there, but you need to meditate. Who is next? Also, the app is free. It's a free app. I love it. Molly H. Transformation. So as beautiful as this butterfly is, this is a really hard card. When we go through a transformation, it's usually like a dark night of the soul. Oh, you guys, thank you. Honestly, you guys mean the world to me. This is so healthy for me. So when you go through a transformation, as beautiful as the butterfly is, that's sitting in the cocoon period of darkness and like feeling like you're trapped and can't get out. That's not easy. That is not easy. That is a very difficult place to be. And that's where you are. But I want you to trust me and believe me that you're going to turn into this beautiful butterfly, even if right now you feel trapped and like you can't breathe. Okay. And we've all gone through it. What brought me here was going through that horrible time of transformation. So I wouldn't change a thing. Right. So just be patient and, oh, thank you. Yeah. I love my window. Denise M. We have these all over because our neighbors are really close, so it makes me feel like we have privacy. Denise M, empathy. So Denise, I think that you are an empath. I think that you are so loving and so kind, but I think that you absorb a lot of energy that isn't yours. So I want you to work on observing and not absorbing. I want you to think about where the energy that other people are kind of glomming onto you is coming from, and release it. Cut those cords. I just did a cord cutting video, so check that out. You can love someone. I cut cords with everyone I love. I love them, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to give them my energy, right? So I cut cords with all the love. I still love them. I just want to breathe my own energy. And as an empath, I absorb so many other people's energy, and it's not healthy for me. So I want you to learn to observe and not absorb. And part of that is by cutting cords with absolutely everybody that you feel like you've had an energy transfer with so that you can take care of yourself. And you guys, you can get the free moon manual if it's the first time you've done them. You can grab those. There's a link for a free moon manual, and you can just download today's full moon in Cancer. It's gentle shadow work prompts, very similar to my journal. They're very popular, very helpful. It's what helped me heal. Who is next? Oh yeah, toxic family is hard. Toxic family is hard because just because we grow doesn't mean the people around us grow, right? Erica. Hi, Erica. I think that's an Erica I, but it may be an L because I'm blind, even with these brand new glasses. Erica, I need you to set some boundaries. And just so you know, setting boundaries doesn't mean that you're not going to talk to, yes, the full moon is in Cancer. Setting boundaries does not mean that you aren't going to talk to anybody anymore. It just means like maybe you won't pick up the phone at a certain time of night, or maybe, just be really, really, really gentle with yourself, but set some boundaries so that you know that you are taking care of yourself the way you need to take care of yourself. Okay, you guys, who's next? Who's next? You guys have been so patient. I appreciate it so much. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Divinity. So I love this. So I know that things feel hard, and I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but trust the process. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. If you looked at your Akashic records, they would tell you that this is where you're supposed to be right in this minute, that you're on your divine path. You're on the way there. So start meditating, start looking for signs, trust and believe. If you're seeing those angel numbers everywhere, this is why. You are in the you're in the progress of getting onto your divine path. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Even if it doesn't feel like it, trust the divine timing. Who is next? Becca. Hi, Becca. Thanks, you guys, for the hearts. Keep sending love to the moderators. Without them, I cannot do this. Becca, you too got truth. Like I said, I got truth earlier this week, and it was like such a beautiful, amazing day. So trust that whatever happens today is happening for your soul's growth, and that there's a divine purpose in it, right? Yes, this is not witchcraft. This is light work. So yes, that's what it is. Hi, Esme. I have missed you guys. Esme, strength. Whatever it is that you're dealing with it because you're supposed to. This is the step in leveling up. This is how you get to the next level, right? You have the strength to conquer this, no matter how hard it feels. You have the strength. If you guys check the replay on YouTube, it'll go up in a few hours or tomorrow, and then you can see your card if you missed it. Keep those hearts going. Keep those hearts going for the girls. They're amazing. We couldn't be here without them. Danielle. Hi, sweet Danielle. Let's look. Grounded. Grounded. So you see like kind of the monster, right? Take some time to go ground today. If you can, I know it's freezing a lot of places. I'm not sure where you live. Some barefoot in the grass really helps. Hugging a tree really helps. If you can't do that, just close your eyes and imagine yourself as a tree and feel your roots like growing into the ground, right? That's what I do all the time. I try to make sure that I'm always grounded, especially when I'm channeling and doing stuff like this for you. Doing some grounding. You can also eat some like potatoes or some root vegetables. That's a great way to ground too. A carrot. Right? Things like that. I love these cards too. These were just gifted to me from US Games. It's called When My Soul Whispered. I think that they are beautiful. I would love to know. My real name is Stacy Luna. My husband is Hispanic. His name is Anthony Luna. My real name is Stacy Luna. That is my real name. My daughter is adopted by my second husband. Her name is Charlie Luna. It is my real name. Who is next? But thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I think you guys are the best. So thanks. You've never had a reading experience? Well, if you would like to try it, I'm really gentle. We get a lot done in 15 minutes. I have some appointments available today. My first client's at 9, but I do have more appointments after. Who is next? Happy Tuesday. So great to be back with you guys. Allie B. Allie, empathy. Empathy. And for you, I'm reading this a little bit differently. I think that you have someone in your life who's acting out a bit, maybe projecting, and you're done and you're exhausted. And I get it. But I'm going to tell you to try to come with a little empathy. I know it's hard when you feel like someone's like in like complete victim mode. And I'm just going to tell you that you can do this. And I'm going to suggest that you read my mentor's book. It's called The 4 Agreements. I worked with Don Miguel Ruiz. He's who trained me when I started my business. I feel so grateful for that. Try his book. I think it'll be really, really helpful for you. It's called The 4 Agreements, and there's a link in my bio to it. Oh, yeah. It's hard when people act crazy. But the thing is, if you tell them they're acting crazy, they're just going to act crazier, right? You just have to come with like love and understanding and be like, damn, I can tell like things are really heavy for you right now. Like, how can I support you? Mariah K. Mariah K. Abundance. You got the card everybody wants. Mariah K., I am begging you to comment on one of my videos or something and let me know what happens, but you should expect a call or something about money soon. Good money. Happy. Good things. All right, you guys, we have like 3 more minutes. Let's see how we can get done. Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Hold on. Are you doing readings for the paid clients now on this live? I'm thinking about it one day. Actually, not anymore because we only have 2 minutes left, but I do for $10 quick little readings, or for $44, you can always make an appointment with me. We meet over Zoom. You get a copy of it, and it's much more inclusive. Tiffany, another worthy. So I want you to do self-worth. Listen, actually, if you have Spotify, I have a playlist called TikTok Morning Mantras. I want you to listen to them. There's an artist called Tony Jones. This goes for everybody. Tony Jones is amazing. If you're dealing with like some self-esteem stuff, some worth stuff, Tony Jones, listen to it every morning while you're getting ready. It like will save your life. It's amazing. All right, you guys. Let's see. I think we're going to do our last one. Last one. Can you give it to me, Justina? Last one. And then we will see you guys Thursday. Get here bright and early. Thursday at 8. This one is for Crystal. And then I will read one for myself. Crystal, expectation. So expectations are the death of anything healthy, right? You can't expect things from people because you'll always be disappointed. So go in with no expectations and you'll be so pleasantly surprised. It's hard work to like do this. Again, 4 Agreement's really good. My Spotify is under Stacey Luna and the link is in my bio. And then I'm reading for me and I got Transcend, which means I better go meditate. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. It's nice to be back. We are committed to being here on Tuesday and Thursday. Tap that screen one more time for Justina and Brandy. And big love, and we'll see you soon. Bye.